Go on. Access the signals from the whale's tag.
Patience, Froggy. A frog only travels...
I know, one hop at a time. Control SO107.
Right.
Look at that. It's the whale and our little friend.
Wow. What a difference. What resolution.
This is great. It's worth blowing the budget for, every last cent.
I hope the head of the Bureau agrees.
Listen. The singing.
Let's activate the auditory synthesis program.
What does that do?
It'll help pick up and audit signals in the whale's brain. So hopefully tell us what sounds he's receiving as well as those he's making.
I can do it.
No, I must learn.
AU 208. How's that?
Look. 2 distinct lines of sound waves.
Like a conversation. They seem to be having quite an interchange.
But whales only communicate with whales, not other sea life. That's a scientifically proven fact.
That is an old fact, Diane. Perhaps we're discovering a new fact.
Dr. Bates, maybe whales are sort of like kings of the sea. You know, like lions are kings of the jungle. They order everyone around.
Maybe.
You wanted to print out?
Thanks for installing it. I think we're right now. So what we are looking at here is cross-species communication.
Marvellous. This could be a world first.
Could be an echolocation from another whale.
Open up your brain, Jace. The whale's definitely communicating with another species. Look, the analysis says it's warm-blooded, like the whale.
It's 171 centimetres long, Jace, and weighs about 56 kilos. It's a little small for a whale.
Are you sure this thing's accurate?
You're kidding.
It's very precise to within 5 or 10 centimetres.
Maybe it's just another fish. Brett, fish don't have warm blood.
You ought to know that. Soon we've got to get up close to that whale again. I mean physically close. I can't wait to get a clear view of what that other little creature looks like.
Neri's just going to have to stay away from Charlie.
Try telling her that. They see each other every day.
Yeah, well, she can't come here either.
Well, maybe she should go and live on the moon or somewhere.
That new equipment's so powerful. It'll probably be able to track her there as well.
Guess what? Jan Slater from Head Bureau is coming out here. She's dying to see what's happening. At last I've got something substantial to show her. Yes.
That's great, Mum.
Aren't you excited? I mean, can you believe what we actually heard today? The whale communicating with another species.
Could be a false reading.
Jason Bates, you are a real downer. I mean, we've been studying the whale and its companion for months, and this is the first time we've realised they actually talk to each other. I mean, and you don't think that's a big deal?
I just think you should wait a bit before you get too excited.
No, this is a major breakthrough. I mean, this is what I have been working so hard for, not just for me, but for us as a family. And all I get from you is negativity. I mean, I would appreciate just a little bit of support, all right? I mean, not a lot. Just a little. welcome. Hello, Diane. Hi, Jason. I can't wait to see what you've got happening.
Well, she was bound to make some progress. Eventually.
It's this way, isn't it? This breakthrough's come just in time, Diane. Oh? You're in the firing line for budget cuts.
Tell me something I didn't know.
I know, we've fought some hard battles, but if you've come up with a scientific world first, they can hardly cut you off, can they? You must be very proud of your mun, Jason.
Yeah.
Is it a dolphin or a whale pup?
No, but like them, it is warm-blooded.
We've spent most of the night watching for more activity, but it seems to need its sleep.
It's making up for lost time now.
Yeah. They're regular little chatterboxes.
Looks like that's the end of that little get-together.
How often do they communicate?
Every day, at least.
See, so far we hadn't taken much notice because our main focus was the whale song. But now that we realise they're communicating, our next step is to identify and tag the other creature as soon as we can.
What happened?
Probably just a loose connection.
Well, I suppose you must expect teething
In
problems.
fact, the sonar unit is no longer receiving. Suggests the tag is no longer transmitting.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it won't take long to fix.
Let's hope so. It's essential I take back a positive report today. Equipment failure is just the sort of excuse the Bureau needs to close you down.
Diane, I'm aware what this project means to you.
Are you, Winston? Do you realise I went into marine biology because scientists were just starting to realise that you could actually communicate with a whale. And I had this extraordinary longing that I would be one of the first people to actually talk to one. I mean, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? But it has not left me, Winston. And I have neglected my children. I have no social life. My marriage is gone, and it will all be for nothing.
Let's keep our chins up, huh? I can't believe they'll really do it.
I can. I think they can, and that will mean we will all be off Orca permanently.
It won't come to that. We will find out what is wrong, and whatever it takes, we'll fix it. Everything will work out fine. Believe me. Now drink up.
All I can say, Winston, is I hope to heaven that you are right.
No, there's absolutely no signal from the tag.
Well, the module must have been damaged or displaced somehow.
That's the most likely explanation.
Look, we've got to get to that whale and find out what's happened today before Jan leaves.
Oh, really, Mum? And how do you think you're going to do that? Are you going to go up to the whale and say, "Hi, whale, do you mind if I have a look at your tag? Do a few repairs?"
Yes. Yes, yes. We could use recordings of his own song to attract him.
I was only joking, Mum.
Maybe I can get close enough to him to repair the module.
You'll never get anywhere near him.
It's not a good idea to take on 40 tons of whale, Diane.
I'm going.
What? You haven't dived in ages.
Jason, I will be fine. Although I know it'd be a dream come true for you if I were to end my research and we'd be off Orca altogether.
That's not true, Mum.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not letting all our hard work go to waste. You coming with me?
I'm certainly not going to let you dive alone.
I'm coming too. You need a diving partner.
Jason's right.
All right. But the minute that whale appears, I want you out of the water, all right? Winston, you get the sonar equipment, the whale recordings. I'll get the replacement module. Jason, you take care of the scuba gear. I'll meet you up on the pontoon, quickly.
I've done my best. You'll have to try and talk her out of it.
What about her job?
Mum can find another whale. We've got to protect Neri.
Yeah, but she won't listen to me.
Make her listen, okay? For Neri.
Mum, it's too dangerous. What if something happens?
Brett, if you say that one more time...
Watch your depths, won't you? And don't try to race the whale. The human body does not respond to sudden descents and ascents as fish do.
Excuse me, everybody. I know what I'm doing, all right? Easy. Okay, Jace. Let's go.
Take care.
think he'll come?
He'll hear the whale song, but it might confuse him. We could be in for a long wait. Still not moving. Perhaps if I try this other creature's song. Yes, he's on his way.
He's taking his time. He's nearly here.
Yes, but by my calculations, they should be coming up for new air tanks.
Where's Mum?
She knows to be careful, doesn't she? Otherwise, there's a real danger of nitrogen narcosis.
Yeah, she knows all about that.
Chuck. I mean, the whale's getting closer.
She'll be up in a minute.
He seems to be responding. In fact, he's heading straight for us.
Where is she?
The whale seems to be right underneath us.
I'm going down.
This could complicate matters.
What?
The creature the whale has been communicating with is heading straight towards us. I hope it's friendly.
Neri.
Did I see what I thought I saw?
Don't say anything, Mum.
You must rest.
Is Mother all right?
Yeah, thanks to you, Neri.
What happened? Charlie said he heard his song.
That was Mum playing a sound machine. She wanted him to come closer so she could fix the tag.
But it isn't fixed?
No.
Why is the tag on Charlie so important?
If it doesn't work, Mum's out of a job.
That means you will leave Orca.
Well, yeah.
I will fix it.
Mum dropped the new module when she was underwater. It could be anywhere.
Charlie and I can find it.
No, you don't understand. If you fix the tag, they'll find out about you. Where you live, everything. They already know too much.
Maybe it is time.
No, remember what your father said? You weren't to tell anyone about your powers.
But if Mother cannot do her research, you will leave Orca. Mother would never hurt me.
Yeah, but other people might. They'd give anything to do what you do.
You're special, Mary. You're a phenomenon.
What is this phenomenon?
It's like, well, weird, fantastic.
Does being this phenomenon mean I cannot go to Orca again? If Charlie's tag isn't fixed, you will leave, and I will never see you again.
Jan, we have managed to attract the whale with whale song, and we have got proof of cross-species communication. You can't shut us down now.
I know that and you know that, but all the Bureau can see is a lot of money being spent and nothing to show for it.
Isn't communicating with a whale enough to show?
Look, I'm on your side and you know I'll do my best, but I honestly don't think I'm going to succeed. If only that tag hadn't broken down.
Your helicopter's waiting.
I'm sorry, Diane.
It's a miracle. The tag's transmitting again.
Looks like you'll have to change your report. So you're stuck with Diane and Dr. Seth for a little longer, Commander Lucas.
Thanks for all your support, Jan.
See you soon.
I want the truth.
Where on earth did she come from?
She's just a cleaner. I don't know anything about her.
Then I'll tell you what I know. I know she can swim to extraordinary depths at extraordinary speeds without any breathing apparatus. Correct? And as she managed to lift me to the surface, I can only presume she's unusually strong. And she can communicate with the whale. Is there anything else? Right. First thing tomorrow, I want you to bring her here. or we can go out and track her down. We'll have no trouble locating her now that the tag is working again.
Mary's special.
You have to promise you won't tell anyone about her.
And you won't hurt her.
Of course I'm not going to hurt her. I still don't know if I believe it yet. I mean, if she can talk to this whale, she's dynamite. She could cut short our research by years. She's potentially the most amazing thing that science has seen this century.